My name is Lazarus Manza. So today we are going to look at these questions which are on the board. These questions they concern indices. So we are going to first start with the first question, of which the question states find x. Then the first question states 5x is equal to 40x to the exponent of negative 1 over 2. So now, we are going to, when we look at this question, before you solve the question, you have to see to it that you simplify the question. Like in this case, we want to simplify our question. So this is how we are going to simplify our question so that we can find the value of x. Now, we know that we have a number that can divide both a 5 and a 40. And we know that that number is what? Is a 5. So we will say 5x is equal to 40x to the exponent of negative 1, 2. Okay, so we'll divide throughout by a 5. Divide throughout by a 5. 5 there will go 1. 5 there will go 1. Meaning, here we have a 1. So 1 into 1, it's 1. 1 multiplied by x, we have x equal to, then, when you say 5 into 5, 5 into 5, it's a 1. But then 5 into 40, you are going to get what? 8. Meaning, what we are going to remain with here, we have a 1. So 1 into x, it's into 8, it's 8. 8 multiplied by x to the exponent of negative 1, of 1 over 2, then we are going to remain with 8x to the exponent of negative 1 half. Now, when we reach on this point, the other thing that we have to ask ourselves is that, what is it that we have to do since we've simplified our question? So now, I want us to look at this one thing. If we say x equal to 8, 8x is just the same as 8 multiplied by what? X to the exponent of 1 over 2. So these two can be split by putting a multiplication sign. Why? Because for them to be like this, it simply means it's multiplication. Now, if you look at this question the way it has been expanded, I want you to understand the rules of indices. The rules of indices, number one, we have to understand that we are told that when you have x to the exponent of negative 1, this is just the same as x. This is just the same as 1 over what? X to the exponent of 1, which is just the same as 1 over x. These are the rules of indices. So meaning this that we have here with this is just the same. That is the rule that we are going to follow even on this part. So meaning x is equal to 8 multiplied by 1 over x to the power of exponent of 2. So you can see where the negative is a 1, it has turned into a 1 now. So now, what is the next step? We know that any number over a 1, it is that number. So if you are going to say 2 over 1, it's just the same as saying 2, because 1 into 2 you get a what? A 2. This is the concept that we're going to use on this part. Okay, this is the concept that we're going to use on this part. So meaning we will have x equal to, 8 over 1 multiplied by 1. Multiplied by 1 over x to the exponent of half. So now you know that with multiplication, then here it becomes very simple. Because you are going to multiply 8 multiplied by 1, you get what? You get 8 over, when you multiply 1 and x to the power of exponent or to the index of half, then it will be x to the index or to the power or to the exponent of half. So now it will turn out to be like this. Now remember what we said on this part. Any number over 1, it's that number. It is just the same rule that applies even to the letters. If you say x 1, it is x. Y over 1, it will still remain to be what? To be y. So in this case, we will say x over 1 is equal to 8 over x to the power 1 over 2. So now we can cross multiply. Meaning, 1 multiply with 8 and x will multiply with x to the exponent of 1 over 2. So meaning when you multiply these two guys, what will happen? You have x times x 1 over 2. This is what we're talking about. Okay? This and that, it will be just the same as saying 8 multiplied by 1. 8 multiplied by 1, we know that it will be 8. So in this case, we have x multiplied by x to the power of 1 over 2, which is equal to 8. Now, remember we are trying to find x, meaning we are making x as the what? We are making x as the subject of the formula. Now, remember in indices, we learned that whenever you are multiplying, you add the powers. Whenever you are multiplying, you add the powers. And whenever you are dividing, you subtract the powers. Now, let's sort out this problem. We have x multiplied by x to the power 1 over 2, which is equal to 8. So meaning, since the bases are the same, so you say 8, this x here, it has the power of what? 1. If they have not put anything on top of it, it's just the same as saying it's the power of 1, because we're talking about expansion. If you say 2 to the power 1, it simply means you only have put how many 2's? 1, which is just the same as what? 2. So the same thing applies to this. So we have the applies to this. So we have the 1 here. So you say 1 because here there is a 1. You say 1 plus this, which is 1 over 2, equal to what? X. When you add this and this, what do you get? X, when you add half, 1 plus half, it's 3. It is what? 3 over 2, which is equal to 8. Someone may ask, how did we get a 3 over 2? Because when you have something like this, I'll do it from the other part of the board. It will be 1 plus 1 over 2, which is just the same as 1 over 1 plus the 1 over 2. You look for the lowest common multiple or denominator, a number in which 1 and 2 can go in without leaving a remainder. That is a 2. So 1 into 2, 1 divided by 2, it's 2. 2 times 1, you get a 2. Plus 2 into 2, it's 1. 1 times 1, you get 1. 2 plus 1, you get a what? 3 over 2. That is how we got the number on top there. Now, remember we are finding x. Our interest is to find x. So what are we going to do? We bring in the aspect of finding the least log of this number. So the least log, when you reciprocate the power that you have, when you reciprocate it, you are going to have x 3 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 3 equal to what you have reciprocated is what is going also to be done, to be given. The same reciprocal is what you are going also to put as a power on the side of 8. So you have 8 2 over 3. Now you can see that in the diagonal we have 3, 3, we have 2, 3 into 3 is 1, 3 into 3 is 1, 2 into 2 is 1, 2 into 2 is 1, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1, meaning we have x to the power 1, which is just the same as saying what? X equal to. This is just the same as you are finding the third square root, you are finding the third root of 8 to the power 2, which is root of 8 to the power 2. So now, what is the third square? What is the third root of 8? The third root of 8 is 2. brackets, we are working on what is inside, not what is outside. So now we put the brackets back like that and bring our 2 there. So meaning 2 to the exponent of 2, it simply means 2 times 2, meaning our answer would be a 4. So that is the solution to the first question, and we're looking forward to solve this other question in the next video. Please check out for the next video so that we sort out the next question. Shalom, shalom.